Here in the heart of downtown Branford lies a hidden gem, French restaurant Otoulouse.
I come here to really indulge on a beautiful meal that's going to bring a smile to my soul, and this has done that.
Featuring authentic cuisine cooked by a chef who's come all the way from France to bring the wonderful flavor and joy of France directly to you.
Restaurant Toulouse, how may I assist you?
Hi.
Hi, Elika. Welcome to our restaurant and kitchen at Otoulouse in Branford.
Well, I'm happy to be here, and what I'd like to know first is, what French delicious specialty are you making for us right now?
Well, today we're gonna do the onion soup.
So your French onion soup, it starts with real red onions. These are red onions?
I'll do red and yellow onion. It's gonna give like a nice color and also a nice sweet flavor.
How long do you have to cook the onions for?
I have to cook them for about 30 minutes. Yeah.
Because it smells so good. I could just stand here all day.
That's our own homemade chicken jus. So that's gonna make it like a little bit more richer, and it's gonna be really comforting. We're just gonna wait until it melts down. Once it melts down, we're just gonna add a little bit of vegetable broth and let it simmer for about 3 hours.
What happens next?
So next, we just gonna pour some of the soup in a bowl. We call them the lion heads because there is those little lions here on the side. So the soup gets a few croutons, a good amount of Swiss cheese because we are a generous place. And then we're gonna put that in the oven for about 5 minutes.
Now the big moment. Here it comes. Oh, wow. Oh my. Oh, I'm so glad I just sat here for 3 hours and waited for this to be cooked, because now I get to try it.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
It's a little messy, but it's always nice when it's messy.
I'm gonna, Oh, and it melted too. I think that this is deceptively simple for being so complex. What's your perspective?
I have to say, the first time we walked in here, I was so impressed by the ambiance, the whole feeling of stepping out of Branford and into a beautiful French cuisine.
You walk in, you feel like you've walked into someone's home. It's very welcoming.
And the food is just absolutely delicious.
Makes you smile on your face, makes a smile in your belly.
Probably hands down one of the best restaurants I've been to my entire life.
Thank you so much for your time today, Rochelle and Christophe.
Thank you.
Well, first off, tell us about the history of the restaurant and what inspired you to open it.
We've been together for quite a few years, and since the very beginning, I knew what he was making, and the way he was making it was quite exceptional. And so selling it to people is just great, because good food is not just to feed the stomach, but it's also to feed the heart.
Now, a lot of us Americans have heard about escargot, but tell us some more detail about escargot.
That dish is made with a lot of butter and some parsley, garlic, and we decided to put into a puff pastry, so it's very different than other restaurants would do it.
And what about some of the other dishes here?
You have the bœuf bourguignon. This is our main dishes, like it's braised beef. We serve it with mashed potato and a red wine sauce. You got the scallops that we serve on parsnips puree and some glazed carrots. You have the quiche Lorraine. So that's also a French appetizer. It's really nice and crumbly when you eat it. And then you'll have the duck breast, which is right now served with a carrot puree, a few carrot fries, but that changes.
And what about the desserts?
The lemon tart is a pretty good seller. That one is just a brisée dough. It's a lemon custard, and we just finish it like a crème brûlée type of thing. We have the flan, which is like really French. Very simple, just a vanilla custard with finished up with a little bit of caramel on it. And then the chocolate mousse is actually, it's made with Araguani chocolate. So it's pretty good for a light dessert.
Now we have to hear about the French bread, because it really is French bread.
So we buy it from a purveyor. It comes in frozen, and it's actually from a factory back in France. It's crunchy and soft inside. You can see that the crust is much bigger than a baguette that you're gonna buy in a store. It's a little different.
So if I was watching today and I had never been to a French restaurant, tell us about it.
There is no dress code, so it's very easy. Go in, and if the customer is willing to try a few things like the escargot, I mean, we can always encourage that.
Thank you so much for your time and for sharing a bit of France here with us in New England.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you. Thank you.
A hidden gem right in the heart of Branford that makes me say, Vive la France. That's my perspective. Hey, New England, what's your perspective? Otoulouse restaurant in Branford, Connecticut.